baseman, number 35, Joe Von Rosa. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 24, Craig Maddox. Batting fifth, left fielder, number 28, Connor Bierfeld. Batting sixth, right fielder, number 19, Jordan Hinshaw. Batting seventh, center fielder, number 10, Michael Krause. Batting eighth, designated hitter, number 6, Jamar Walton.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to this very special Independence Day broadcast of New Britain Bees baseball here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network. Game 2 of a 3-game series. Game 2 of the second half, as well as the New Britain Bees take on the Somerset Patriots here at New Britain Stadium this afternoon on Independence Day. New Britain Day here at New Britain Stadium. All New Britain residents get in free. My name is Chris Knobloch. Thanks so much for joining us here on today's broadcast of New Britain Bees baseball. New Britain 1-0 in the second half after a 6-2 victory over the Somerset Patriots last night. Solo home runs. James Skelton and Connor Bierfeld went with a 3-run fifth inning and an extra run in the 8th for insurance. That allowed the Bees to take a lead in the Liberty Division standings in the second half. Through one game, they're tied with in-state rival Bridgeport, who also won their game last night. New Britain will send Mike Lee, the pride of Las Vegas, Nevada, to the mound for today's game. He'll be opposed by Lucas Irvin for the Somerset Patriots. This will be Irvin's third start against the New Britain Bees this season. He has struggled at times against New Britain. On the year against the Bees, Irvin has allowed 6 earned runs in 13 innings pitched, a 4.13 ERA. However, he does have a 2-0 record in those 2 starts. Meanwhile, on the flip side, Mike Lee, 1 start, 2 appearances against Somerset. His start, he went 5 2/3 innings, allowed 2 earned runs. His 1 relief appearance was his first appearance of the year. 1 inning, 3 earned runs against the Somerset Patriots. So a bit of a skewed statistic there for Mike Lee. The Bees will deploy the same lineup that they used yesterday. However, one roster move to make note of. They have signed and activated Chiyoshi Fujiwara. Fujiwara, who has been with the team, waiting for his final approval for some immigration issues that had to be resolved, all resolved. He has been signed and activated. He'll wear the number 9. He's available off the Bees bench today to make room on the roster for Fujiwara. The Bees have placed Kyle Simon on the inactive list. He is on the inactive list. John Griffin was placed on the disabled list, retroactive to June 30th. That move happened yesterday with the activation of Jason Jarvis. The Bees have 3 players on their bench. They have a fully stocked bullpen. Somerset, meanwhile, has mixed up their lineup as they have opted to replace 2/3 of the outfield for today's game. Actually, a third of the outfield, I should say. But they have also made some other changes throughout their lineup. And let's give you that lineup now. Brett Jody, the manager of the Somerset Patriots, will deploy the following lineup for today's Independence Day game. Batting leadoff, Scott Kelly. He will be the shortstop. He will be followed by Christian Marrero over in right field. The 3 spot belongs to Omo Rosario, batting third and playing third. Kyle Roller, the designated hitter, will bat cleanup. In the 5 spot, it's Jovan Gonzalez. He will do the catching. Jovan Gonzalez will be followed by Carlos Guzman at first base, batting 6th. In the 7th spot, Tyler Bortnick. He is the second baseman. Justin Pacioli, the center fielder, will bat 8th. And in the 9th spot, Aaron Eggleston. He'll be over in left field. On the mound for the Somerset Patriots, Lucas Irvin. Irvin on the year, making his 13th start and appearance, a 4-2 record. 2 of those wins coming against the Bees. 4.91 his ERA. 62 1/3 innings pitched. He has struck out 39 and walked 23. Opponents batting .296 off of Irvin, a native of Kansas City, Missouri. For the New Britain Bees, managed by Stan Clyburn, pitching coach Sean Gilblair, hitting coach is Craig Maddox, and their bench coach is Daisuke Yoshida. Same lineup, slightly different positions than yesterday. Yusuke Kajimoto will lead things off. James Skelton, who had a home run yesterday, will bat second. He'll do the catching. In the number 3 spot, as always, Jovan Rosa playing game 212 in a row for the New Britain Bees. He'll be over at third base. He'll be followed by Craig Maddox, batting cleanup and playing first. In the 5 spot, Connor Bierfeld, who now has 13 home runs on the season. He'll be over in left field. Jordan Hinshaw, the right fielder, will bat 6th. In the 7 spot, it's Michael Krause. He is in center field. Jamar Walton will be the designated hitter. He'll bat 8th. And in the 9 spot, Michael Baca, the shortstop. They will play behind Mike Lee. Lee making his 12th appearance, 11th start, a 2-5 record, 4.45 ERA, 54 2/3 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts, 25 walks. Opponents batting .292 against Mike Lee. Lee's last game out came 5 days ago as he picked up the win against Lancaster back on June 29th, a 2-1 victory. Outpitched the Barnstormers, went 7 innings, allowing 1 earned run, 1 hit, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. His last loss coming against Southern Maryland. His last 2 starts, 12 2/3 innings, 3 earned runs. Those are his last 2 starts. His last 3 starts, you go to 19 2/3 innings and just 5 earned runs. So he's been very good as of late. We saw this as Lee settled into his role last year with the Bees, and he certainly has the ability to improve his stats rather dramatically. We'll take a quick break here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network. When we return, we'll send things down to field level for our pregame ceremonies.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime.
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
No, you didn't.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
Hold over.
Have you been drinking?
Some baseball to your summer? 10-game mini plans are on sale now with the New Britain Bees. Signing up for a 10-game mini plan includes a special early entrance to New Britain Stadium, a 10% discount at Bee Hive and Company, first opportunity for 2017 playoff tickets, an opportunity to throw out a first pitch, and more. For more information and to get your mini plan today, visit nbbs.com/tickets and click on the mini plan tab, or call the box office at 860-826-BEES.
New Britain Bees baseball, it's better with the Bees.
Welcome back to our special Independence Day broadcast of New Britain Bees baseball live in the Hardware City. First home game on the 4th of July for the New Britain Bees. Last season, we were down in Sugar Land for a 7-inning contest against the Skeeters, the largest crowd in Atlantic League history on that day down in Sugar Land. As the Bees open the doors to all residents of New Britain here today. New Britain Day for the New Britain Bees. Free tickets for all New Britain residents as Mike Lee comes in from the bullpen. He's warmed up, ready to go. Umpires have come on out. Third base umpire for today's game, Matt Hensel. Mike Williams will be over at first, and calling the balls and strikes is Tom Rosso for today's game. A beautiful, beautiful day here at New Britain Stadium. The game time temperature expected to be 86 degrees. It is sunny, some light puffy clouds in the sky, but that is it. As we will have baseball on the 4th of July, add some apple pie, maybe crack open a nice cold soda, and enjoy today's game. Or if you're in New Britain, come on down to the stadium. Doesn't cost you a thing to get into the stadium. Just got to pay for some parking. Grab a Mr. Softy milkshake. Grab some food from the concession stands. And we will see you at the ballpark. It's a beautiful day for some baseball. Gates are open here at New Britain Stadium. Brett Jody, 2016 and 2017 Liberty Division All-Star manager. Changed lineups with the 2016 Freedom Division manager, Stan Clyburn. As go over the All-Stars. All-Star teams announced yesterday. The New Britain Bees have 4 of them. As it'll be Jovan Rosa, Connor Bierfeld, Michael Kraus, and Nate Rowe. Representing the New Britain Bees, Somerset, the host team, has 8. David Kubiak, Rick Teasley, Dwayne Belo, Jovan Gonzalez, Carlos Guzman, Tyler Bortnick, Aaron Eggleston, and Justin Pacioli. They'll represent the Patriots at TD Bank Ballpark here at this year's All-Star Game. It'll take place on July 12th here for the 20th anniversary of the Atlantic League All-Star Game, hosted by Somerset, presented by Robert Wood Johnson, Barnabas Health, and Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey. Get your tickets by logging on to SomersetPatriots.com for this year's All-Star Game. Independence Day speech is shown up on the video board for the fans here in attendance at New Britain Stadium. Somerset in their dugout. They're wearing the road blue jerseys with the red numbers outlined in white. Says Patriots across the front, outlined in white. Gray pants. The Bees wearing their white pinstripe home jerseys. Black writing across the front, outlined in gold. Numbers on the front and back, also outlined in gold. They are wearing the all-black caps today, but with those jerseys. We're waiting for the all clear here, and we'll send things down to field level as soon as we can. This, the 12th matchup between these two teams this year. Somerset holds an 8-3 advantage in the season series. These have won 12 games at home out of their 36 played here in the Hardware City this year. As it looks like we're ready to go, we'll send things down to public dress announcer Chris Grace.
Community lost a legend this week. This time I'm going to send it down to Bees General Manager Jerry Berthume as we honor the late Larry Michaels.
Thank you, Chris. Welcome to New Britain Stadium, everybody, and happy 4th of July from the New Britain Bees family. It is with great sadness that the New Britain Bees share the news that our longtime friend Larry Michaels passed away yesterday. I had the pleasure of hiring Larry back in 1986 as our New Britain Red Sox line scorer operator of our scoreboard. Through the New Britain Red Sox years, through the New Britain Rockcats years, and even last year with the New Britain Bees, Larry was a fixture in the press box. He operated the line score for 32 years. We offer condolences to Larry's wife, Anne Marie, and to his daughter, Jeannie, and son, Lou, who also worked with the teams in some capacity throughout the years. If there is baseball in heaven, there's no doubt, we all know, that Larry is now operating the line score of heaven's scoreboard. At this time, I ask that you join me in a moment of silence for our longtime friend, Larry Michaels. Rest in peace, Larry. Thank you very much.
Fans, to honor America, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats, as we are joined today by Dennis Nevin, who will lead us in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The 2017 New Britain Bees season is presented by Stanley Black & Decker. Bees would like to thank Stanley Black & Decker and all of our sponsors for their support of New Britain Bees baseball during the 2017 season and beyond. A big special thanks to the Connecticut National Guard, who just fired off a 1940s howitzer 3 times for Independence Day as the New Britain Bees take the field here on the 4th of July. Let's give you the defensive alignment for the New Britain Bees from left to right across the outfield. Connor Bierfeld in left, Michael Kraus in center, Jordan Hinshaw is over in right. Around the horn starting at third, Jovan Rosa mans the hot corner. Michael Baca is at short, Yusuke Kajimoto the second baseman, and Greg Maddox is at first. James Skelton will do the catching for Mike Lee, making his 3rd appearance, 2nd start against the Somerset Patriots this year. Lee using his windup again, implemented that 4 starts ago and has seen success with it, so he will use the windup here today as he faces Kelly Marrero and Rosario in the first inning of today's game. Should be a good one, a beautiful day here at New Britain Stadium for America's pastime. Lee continues his warm-up tosses. As Skelton will fire down to short or second momentarily. Kajimoto over to cover. The Bees are 2-3 against Somerset in their last 5. So better signs as of late. They're 3-8 overall here at New Britain Stadium. They have won 2 of their matchups across now 8 games against the Somerset Patriots here at home. This is the 9th. Tomorrow will be the 10th and final matchup between Somerset and New Britain during the regular season here at New Britain Stadium. 2 more trips down to Bridgewater for the Bees Starting July 20th, a weekend series. That'll be the next road series. That's not in the state of Connecticut. And then the second to last series of the year, September 12th through 14th in Bridgewater. Lee finishes up his warm-up tosses. Skelton will fire down to second, and we are ready for baseball in the Hardware City. So Lee ready to go, and in steps the leadoff man, Scott Kelly. Kelly in yesterday's game reached base 3 times. Once was hit by a pitch, doubled and singled. 2 for 4 with that hit by pitch, with a pair of runs scored in yesterday's game. Lee dusts off the pitching rubber. Do a little mound work out front. He's ready to go. 6'7" is Mike Lee. There'll be a quick delay. The batting cage door is opened up, which is in fair territory here at New Britain Stadium when it's open. We'll be secured by Brandon Schimmo, and we're ready to go. Rocking and firing is Lee. First pitch to Kelly. Misses inside, ball 1. We're underway. 2:10 p.m. the start time here on the 4th of July. Thanks for joining us here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network. The 1-0. Fastball misses low, 2-0 the count. Lee rocks and delivers the 2-0. That will be the first strike of the game. Fastball over the inside. This is the earliest game in the league this year. Bridgeport hosting York at 4:12, then 2 6:35 games. Southern Maryland and Long Island both hosting. This count runs to 3-1. All 4 games in the Atlantic League. Actually, I typed incorrect. 2 of the 4 games are interdivisional and 2 are intra-divisional. So Bees facing a Liberty Division opponent. The Skeeters facing Southern Maryland. Freedom Division matchup. Freedom Division still without a first half championship. This is sent out towards short. Up with it, Baca on a high hop. And that'll be out number 1. So Baca, nice defensive play. That almost hopped over his head. Baca stands in at 5'10". It's about a 6'4" hop, but Baca managed to pull it down. So that brings Christian Marrero to the plate. Marrero did not play in yesterday's game. Marrero, left-handed bat. First pitch is in for a strike to Marrero. This is Marrero's 12th game since joining the Patriots on the year. Batting .368, 2 home runs, 14 batted in. He's down the count, 0-2. Another strike delivered by Lee. Breaking ball, called third strike as that nabs the outside corner. Marrero goes down looking for strikeout number 1. And every strikeout here at New Britain Stadium will help strike out domestic violence, as each Bees strikeout at home is a $10 donation courtesy of Beacon Prescriptions to the Prudence Crandall Center right here in New Britain. With Lee's strikeout, that is the 197th of the season here at home. $1,970 donated by Beacon Prescriptions to the Prudence Crandall Center as Olmo Rosario takes strike 1. Rosario playing in his 45th game, his 43rd start at .256 average. 4 home runs, 33 batted in, and he's down the count 0-2 as Mike Lee is living on the inside corner right now. Lee can go on runs of strikeouts. He rocks, kicks, and fires. The 0-2. This is fouled directly back to the screen. Late swing by Rosario, but he manages to stay alive. 0-0 into the count. Lee fires again. This is blooped up the middle. Over to plate is Baca. He scoops it and fires to first. Not in time. Baca had a long way to go. There wasn't too much on that throw. It'll be an infield single for Rosario. Good play by Baca to even get there, as Kyle Roller comes to the plate. Roller batting .357 with 8 home runs and 27 batted in. Big time power hitter yesterday. Had a pair of singles and reached on an error. 2 for 4 with an RBI was Kyle Roller. So he'll bat with Olmo Rosario at the plate. Coming from the stretch now is Lee. It looks just like his windup as the first pitch is in for a strike. Inside to the left-handed hitting Roller. Good fastball for Mike Lee. Pitch misses off the plate to even the count at 1. On deck is Gonzalez, Jovan Gonzalez. Not playing yesterday's game, Adam Donahue got the start. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Good breaking ball. Inside from Lee. Jammed up Rollers, hung over it. One-two pitch coming from Mike Lee. He kicks and fires. Rosario's off the pitch. It is high. Throw down, not in time. Rosario steals second for Olmo. That is his 13th stolen base of the year. So the count now 2-2 with a runner in scoring position. Rosario was off at the pitch. It was purposefully high and away. Throw didn't have too much on it from Skelton. Lee squares up and comes set. Rosario at second. He gets a long look from Lee, who delivers to the plate. Swung on and missed. Second strikeout for Mike Lee, and the side is retired. 2-out single is harmless, and we've played one, or half an inning. Somerset 0, New Britain coming up here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Bees fans, stay up to date on the latest team news and notes by following the Bees on social.
It's also Bark in the Park here at New Britain Stadium, so hops around the ballpark. You're looking, and is to be expected. Right field, it bangs off the wall. 1 run will score.
Going back whenever Cross threw that runner out, where Coach Glenn Barker might have wishing he wouldn't have been so bold.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Justin Pacioli in center. Christian Marrero is over and right. Around the horn starting at third. Olmo Rosario at third base. Scott Kelly is at short. Tyler Bortnick-Mann second. And Carlos Guzman is at first. Doing the catching for Irvin is Jovan Gonzalez. Irvin making his 3rd start against the New Britain Bees this season, as he will see Kajimoto, Skelton, and Rosa here in the 1st inning. Every home run hit here at New Britain Stadium is a Stanley Tape Measure Challenge shot. Each Bees home run is a $100 donation by Stanley Black & Decker to House of Heroes here in New Britain. So far, 26 home runs hit by the Bees, including 2 yesterday. $2,600 donated to House of Heroes. Kajimoto has 1 of them. The pitch. This is grounded towards first. Guzman's got it. He'll wave off Irvin. And Kajimoto's retired on the first pitch he sees. As now James Skelton comes to the plate with a little bit of a different walk-up song, Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus for the 4th of July. 238 average for Skelton, 8 home runs and 15 batted in. It is 8th home run and 6th here at New Britain Stadium in last night's game. He'll step in from the left side against the righty Irvin. Irvin kicks and fires. First pitch. Fastball stays away. Ball 1. Two and nothing. Pitch misses away from Skelton. Strike delivered. That nabbed the inside part of the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Somerset using 3 pitchers in yesterday's game. Teasley went the first 5. Root went 3. Or Root went 2, I should say. And Justin Williams went an inning. His count evens at 2 and 2. He's using 4 pitchers. Fry and Rose split the 8th after Simon went the first 7. Gilblair went the 9th, despite the fact that it was not a save situation. Count runs full. And for those NBA fans, we have some breaking news. Gordon Hayward is going to the Boston Celtics, as he has apparently agreed in principle to the Celtics as Skelton strikes out. First strikeout for Irvin in today's game. Gordon Hayward, the newest member of the Boston Celtics. It is indeed a happy 4th of July for Celtics fans up in Boston. So coming to the plate now, Jovan Rosa. 8 home runs, 39 runs batted in, a .273 average. The first pitch misses high and inside. On deck is Maddox, the 1-0. This is grounded up the middle. Scott Kelly over to snag it. He will spin and fire to first, and the side is retired. Perfect inning for Irvin in the first. We head to the second. No score between the Bees and Patriots here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
From baseball to your summer, 10-game mini plans are on sale now.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has 0 tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master-passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
Can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Top of the second inning here at New Britain Stadium. No score. Only hit belongs to Somerset. Single by Olmo Rosario on the infield. It'll be Jovan Gonzalez, Carlos Guzman, and Tyler Bortnick due up here in the second against Mike Lee. Patriots and Bees scoreless on the 4th of July. So Gonzalez steps in. He has been very good this season for the Patriots, a .325 average. 3 home runs, 17 batted in. He takes the first pitch strike from Lee. Fastball inside. Make sure to follow the Bees on social media for all the latest team news and notes. Like the Bees on Facebook, facebook.com/New Britain Bees. Follow on Twitter and Instagram at New Britain Bees. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/New Britain Bees, and find us on Snapchat as well. New Britain Bees, the handle there. 0-2 coming from Mike Lee, the pitch. Breaking ball, chopped out towards third to the backhand Rosa. He will flip it to first. Throw beats Gonzalez there, and that will be out number 1. That brings the lefty hitting Guzman to the plate. .268 average, 2 home runs, 35 runs batted in. He bats from the left side against the righty Mike Lee. First pitch is fouled back to the screen. 0-1 the count. Guzman in yesterday's game, 0 for 4. He did reach base on a fielder's choice. Lee stares down Guzman. Now he kicks and fires the pitch. This is upstairs, 1-1. This is outside, 2 balls and a strike. Lee rocks and fires. The 2-1 popped up. It will head out towards left field. Baca is back. In comes Bierfeld. Bierfeld calls him off. He'll make the catch. That'll be out number 2. Guzman flies out to Connor Bierfeld. That brings Tyler Bortnick to the plate. Bortnick a .289 average. 1 home run, 26 runs batted in. It's been a bit of a doubles machine this year. Got 9 of them. 56 games. Nothing in 1 the count. Strike delivered by Lee. This is grounded foul off the photographer's well. Bortnick's in an 0-2 hole. Nothing in 2 to Bortnick. Infield playing straight up, as is the outfield. Lee delivers the 0-2. Fastball high, up by the letters. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Stepping out is Bortnick. Pitch misses inside, 2-2 the count. Pacioli waits on deck. The 2-2. Chopped just above the Somerset dugout. Brings off the concrete barrier. Count 2-2. Lee steps and fires. Swung on and missed. Third strikeout for Mike Lee. And he has a 1-2-3 second inning. To the bottom of the second we go. No score here at New Britain Stadium on the 4th of July between the Patriots and Bees here on the Bees Broadcast Network.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master-passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
Greg Maddox will lead things off here in the bottom of the second. 0-0 the score. Bees still looking for their first base runner. Somerset's had just one. That was in the first inning. Maddox will be followed by Bierfeld and Hinshaw. This half inning. To the plate comes Maddox, a .240 average, 5 home runs and 32 batted in. Playing first base again for the New Britain Bees. John Griffin, the everyday first baseman, on the disabled list. Maddox's backup is Rosa. It's the activation of Fujiwara. As Baca would move to third, Quigley would play short, and Fujiwara would back them both up. First pitch misses to Maddox, ball 1. Irvin rocks and fires, working quickly now as this is grounded out towards second. Bortnick up with it, transfers it to his throwing hand, will send it to first, and that will be out number 1. That brings Connor Bierfeld to the plate. Torrington native, 13 home runs, 39 runs batted in, .276 average, having a very, very good freshman year in the Atlantic League last year. He hit 20 home runs between High A Frederick and Double A Bowie in the Orioles system. First pitch misses with the breaking ball, does Irvin, ball 1. Most of Bierfeld's home runs here at New Britain Stadium, of the 8, 7 have gone right over the Budweiser sign left. He just took a hat looking for number 14. And the count's now 1-1. Bierfeld's 13 home runs puts him at the top of the franchise record for home runs in a season, held by Jovan Rosen. Not necessarily a surprise. His pitch is high, 2-1. The pitch from Irvin over the outside corner for strike 2. Breaking ball grounded softly towards third. Rosario waiting for it. He'll send it to first, just in time for out number 2. 2 ground outs this inning, 3 in a row for the Bees. Rosa also grounded out. That brings Hinshaw to the plate. .395 average for the Long Beach native. 1 home run, 8 batted in. Hinshaw is playing in his 24th game for the Bees. He already has 30 hits, which includes 6 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. He tripled in yesterday's game. He's had in the count 1-0. Irvin deals. This is fouled back to the screen. Irvin, ready to go. The 1-1. Breaking ball, nails the outside corner. Good bite. 1-2 the count. 1-2 misses outside. Count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch coming from Irvin. Check swing grounder back to the pitcher. Irvin has it. He'll underhand it to first. And the side is retired. Bees set down in order in the second. We're off to the third. No score here at New Britain Stadium between the Bees and Patriots here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Bees fans, stay up to date on the latest.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
No.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our patterns. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Top of the third inning here at New Britain Stadium. No score between Somerset and New Britain. It will be Pacioli leading things off. He'll be followed by Eggleston and Kelly against Mike Lee. DACO is the official transportation partner of the New Britain Bees. DACO is the official transportation partner of the New Britain Bees and provides all the team's ground transportation for the New Britain Bees this season. Your group or organization needs quality transportation options, DACO's got you covered. For more information, call 800-229-4879 or visit daco.com. We do have a defensive change for the New Britain Bees as Jake McGuigan takes over for Yusuke Kajimoto at second. Not sure why, but he is over there. Kajimoto out of the game. So McGuigan will bat leadoff and play second. The 1-1 coming from Lee. This is lifted out towards center field. Coming in is Michael Kraus. He's got it, and that will be out number 1. So that's the first out. So now Eggleston comes to the plate. His first at bat. 277 average, 1 home run and 24 batted in for Aaron Eggleston on the season, left-handed hitter. He works all the way from the third base side of the rubber and delivers. Swung on and missed. That is strike 1, fastball inside. Leaves one middle infielder available off the Bees bench, Tyoshi Fujiwara. Tyoshi was signed and activated earlier today. 19 years old, the youngest player in the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball. This is his first professional season. Not played above the high school level. Very good in high school. As this is sent down the left field line. Bierfeld into foul ground. He'll make the catch, and that'll be out number 2. From what I've been told, yet to see him in action, but from what I've been told, Fujiwara, very good defensively. First pitch in for a strike. 0-1 the count to Scott Kelly, who grounded out to short in his first at bat. The pitch. This one, 2 hops past the glove of Rosa, went down to a knee to try and stab at it. Ends up in left field. We'll see how that's scored. Could go either way, and indeed, it is an error on Jovan Rosa. He leads the Bees now with 13 errors on the season. Christian Marrero now will bat with a runner at first, 2 out. Kelly starts and stops at first. Pitch is high. Ball 1 to Marrero. Kelly. Stolen 21 bases in 30 attempts. Lee checks on Kelly at first. Close play. Off and running is Kelly. They pitch out. Throw down is in time. And Kelly is caught stealing. So after the error, Kelly is erased on the caught stealing. And Marrero will lead off the 4th. To the bottom of the 3rd we go. The score, 0-0 Bees and Patriots here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, we're almost real, isn't real enough.
Michael Kraus leads things off for the New Britain Bees. It'll be Kraus, Walton, and Baca due up in the bottom of the third. The Bees looking for their first base runner of the game against Lucas Irvin. As the Bees center fielder, Michael Kraus leads it off. 10 home runs, 36 runs batted in. A .269 average on the season. First pitch, hammered out towards left field and deep. It is high, it is far, and it is gone. A solo home run for Michael Kraus, his 11th of the season. That's a Stanley Tape Measure Challenge shot, and it is 1-0 New Britain. Kraus's 4th home run hit here at New Britain Stadium, his 11th of the year. That home run is our DACO Drive the Game. Call DACO for all of your transportation needs, 800-229-4879, or visit DACO.com. For Kraus, he's now set a career high with the Bees. It's the most home runs he's hit in his 2 seasons with New Britain. In his career high is 14. That was back in 2011 with the Lansing Lugnuts. He's only 3 away from that this season with 68 games to go. Count runs 1-1 to Jamar Walton. Walton, 6 home runs, 18 batted in, .267 average. So 27th home run hit by the Bees average on the season. First pitch, hammered out towards left field and deep. It is high, it is far, and it is gone. A solo home run for Michael Kraus, his 11th of the season. That's a Stanley Tape Measure Challenge shot, and it is 1-0 New Britain. Kraus's 4th home run hit here at New Britain Stadium, his 11th of the year. That home run is our DACO Drive the Game. He went 2 for 4, scored a run. First pitch, breaking ball over the outside corner for a strike. Jake McGuigan waits on deck. It'll be his first at bat as he takes over for Kajimoto. The 0-1. Fastball up, and the count 1-1. One-two. Breaking ball swung on and missed by Baca. He will strike out. Second strikeout for Irvine. That brings McGuigan to the plate. McGuigan batting .179 on the year. 2 home runs, 10 runs batted in. Started the year as the Bees' everyday second baseman. Steve Carrillo departed. He moved to shortstop. Place as this is grounded up the middle past the dive of Tyler Bortnick. A base hit for Jake McGuigan, and that'll bring Skelton to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on first. So McGuigan singles on the first pitch he sees of the game, and Skelton will step in. These went from no runners to a lead and 2 hits in this inning. First pitch, in for a strike. Skelton struck out looking on a full count in his first at-bat. Pitch misses, 1-1 the count. Short lead for McGuigan over at first. 1-1 pitch. Down in the dirt. 2-1. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Skelton leads the league in walks with 51. The 3-1 pitch from Irvin. Swung on and missed. Skelton gets the green light. Irvin went with the outside fastball. Skelton steps out. Payoff pitch. Off and running is McGuigan. Doesn't matter. Fastball's high. That'll be the 52nd walk of the year for James Skelton, on pace to break the Atlantic League record. As Rosa steps in, he grounded out in his first at-bat. First pitch misses to Rosa, ball 1. Pitch was inside. Two and nothing as Irvine misses low and inside. Three and nothing. Curveball from Irvine misses well outside. Waiting on deck is Craig Maddox. This is hammered out towards left center field. Going back is Eggleston on the run. He will make the catch. And the side is retired. Looked good off the bat, but the park contained it. And that will be out number 3. The Bees strand 2, but they get a run. The solo shot from Michael Kraus. And after 3, it is 1-0 New Britain over Somerset. Our trivia question coming up when we return here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Some baseball to your summer? 10-game mini plans are on sale now with the New Britain Bees. Signing up for a 10-game mini plan includes
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
No, you didn't.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Top of the fourth inning here at New Britain Stadium, 1-0. The Bees have the lead thanks to a solo home run from Michael Kraus. So Mike Lee will work with the lead for the first time as he will contend with Marrero, who was at the plate when Kelly was caught stealing to end the third, followed by Rosario and Roller here in the fourth. It's time for our trivia question. Play along by leaving a comment on Facebook or YouTube, or tweet us at New Britain Bees. Today's question: Major League Baseball and the Atlantic League will both use baseballs today that have what special feature? Again, Major League Baseball and the Atlantic League will both use baseballs today with what special feature? Answer coming up in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch swung on and missed. Good off-speed pitch from Mike Lee on the inside. Marrero swings through it. 0-1 the count. Pitch misses inside, 1-1 the count. Lee's been very economical so far. 34 pitches, actually 33 pitches. 43 pitches, 30 for strikes. Some combination of the number 30, and there was a 3 involved. So 43 pitches, 30 for strikes. Through the first 3 innings, the 1-1. Breaking ball grabs the outside corner. Not much Marrero could have done with that if he had made contact. Counts now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. In on the hands, popped foul and out of play. 1-2 the count remains. One-two, swung on and missed. As Marrero strikes out. That is strikeout number 4 for Mike Lee. Most by any Bee starter this year is 6. As Lee's got 4 through the first inning and a third. We have a correct answer on our Facebook for our trivia question, so give everyone else the answer. The bottom half of the inning. I will say, people with the correct answer have an unfair competitive advantage. The first pitch missed. Now Lee with the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. I say it's an unfair competitive advantage. Because it's a player on the Bees team's family. 1-1. Countdown low. Pretty sure I just gave away the answer, but I'll keep myself in suspense. How about that? 2-1 the count to Olmo Rosario. The pitch. Down low, 3-1 as that breaking ball missed the zone. The 3-1 pitch coming from Lee, who pauses and fires. This one will be slapped out to center. Right at Michael Kraus. He makes the catch. And that'll be out number 2. Little bobble in the glove by Kraus. But he will recover. And Kyle Roller will step to the plate with nobody on and 2 outs. Lee's allowed just 2 base runners through the first 3 2/3 innings. First pitch to Roller, fastball, right down the pipe. 0-1. Roller was looking away. The 0-1. Misses, 1-1 the count. One and one pitch, just off the plate, 2-1, a fastball. Lee tried to backdoor him. Does not work. The 2-1. Breaking ball, in for strike 2. Roller will leave the box and regroup. The 2-2 misses inside at the belt. And the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Roller struck out in his first at bat. And strike 3. So Roller strikes out, 5th K for Lee. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Bees righty. Head to the bottom of the 4th. Our trivia answer coming up. We return here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Bees fans, stay up to date on the latest team news and notes.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has 0 tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Irvine back out on the mound, or Irvin back on the mound, as he will face Maddox, Bierfeld, and Hinshaw. Maddox coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1. All 3 of the men due up, grounded out in this game. It's time for our trivia answer. Today's question: both Major League Baseball and the Atlantic League are using baseballs today with what special feature? The answer is the red and blue stitches, as Maddox will chop this out towards first. Guzman bobbles for a second. Irvin over to cover. He's retired 3-1. The answer to today's trivia question: the red and blue laces. Major League Baseball is using them just for today. And the Atlantic League uses them every day, just like the American League used to. Thanks to everyone who played along. And especially the Baca family. Guessed correctly. They're pretty much undefeated in trivia questions this year. Matt Baca getting the right answer. And a special shout out to Matt this 4th of July. Matt in the military. So thank you for your service, Matt. Appreciate you listening and commenting and getting all of the trivia questions right. 2-0 the count to Connor Bierfeld. He grounded out to 3rd in his first at-bat. The pitch. Off the plate, 3-0 the count. The 3-0. And a strike delivered, so 3-1 the count. Swung on and missed by Bierfeld. Count runs full. Jordan Hinshaw waits on deck. Payoff pitch coming from Irvin. Misses high, ball 4. Second walk issued by Somerset's starter. And with 1 out, there's a base runner for the Bees as Hinshaw comes to the plate. Hinshaw 0 for 1. Coming set, Irvin. This is grounded out towards short, could be 2. Kelly to Bortnick to Guzman, and the side is retired. 6-4-3 goes the twin killing, and that will do it here in the 4th. Off to the 5th inning we go. The Bees with a 1-0 lead over Somerset here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our...
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you this Nick for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Of the 5th inning, Mike Lee back out on the mound. He will face Gonzalez, Guzman, and Bortnick here in the 5th. 1-0. The Bees have the lead over Somerset. Patriots with just 1 hit. Now Lee has struck out 5 members of their lineup. Gonzalez will lead things off. He grounded out to 3rd in his first at-bat. Righty-righty matchup. As Lee is ready to go in the inning. He rocks and fires the first pitch of the 5th. It's a slider, just misses, ball 1. That failed to grab the outside corner. Lee working quickly. He's at 58 pitches. Pitch 59, the 1-0. That slider nabs the outside corner, and the count evens at 1. The 1-1 pitch. This is grounded back towards Lee, through his legs, over to get it is Baca. Nice play by Michael Baca. That'll be a 6-3 out. Could be 1-6-3 as it may have made contact with Lee, but regardless, out number 1. A nice play made by Michael Baca, ranging to his left in order to get the out. That brings Guzman to the plate. He flew out to left field. One of 3 flyouts in the game for Somerset. Most everything else has been on the ground or strikeouts. First pitch from Lee. Fastball in there for a strike. Good two-seamer, tailed back in. On the left-handed hitting Guzman. Built back towards the middle of the plate. The 0-1. This is chopped towards second. McGuigan ranging over. He'll set his feet next to the bag. Fires to first. That'll be out number 2. 2 quick outs here in the 5th inning, both on the ground. So Tyler Bortnick will come to the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat. The third of the 5 strikeouts so far for Mike Lee. One more ties him with himself amongst other starters. The Bees for the season high. Most strikeouts in a start by the Bees belong to Jarrett Leverett. First pitch, swung on and missed. Bortnick takes a wild cut at a fastball. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. This one is skint high out towards left field. Backing up is Bierfeld, but the ballpark should contain it. He will make the catch in the corner, and the side is retired. Bortnick got under that, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Lee, who's now retired. 6 men in a row, 7 men in a row. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, 1-0 New Britain over Somerset here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our...
It's also bark in the park here at New Britain Stadium, so pups around the ballpark. You can hear woofing. That is to be expected. Sent out towards right field. It bangs off the wall. 1 run will score.
Going back whenever Cross did that runner out where Coach Glenn Barker might have wishing he wouldn't have been so bold.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our patterns. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Michael Kraus will lead things off bottom half of the 5th inning. Score 1-0 thanks to Kraus himself. A solo home run in the 3rd inning gave the Bees a 1-0 lead. That's the current score. As Irvin kicks and deals. First pitch is a breaking ball away. Swung on and missed by Kraus. 0-1. Kraus's home run was his 11th of the season. 3 off his career high. Pitch down low, 1-1. First pitch fastball, first pitch of the 3rd inning. Kraus deposited it about 385 feet down the left field line. Check swing by Kraus. He went around, says home plate umpire Tim Rosso. 1-2 the count. Jamar Walton waits on deck. He'll be followed by Baca, the shortstop. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses low and away. Kraus holds up. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. Misses away. Count now full to Michael Kraus. Irvin being very careful. 3-2. Called third strike. Kraus knew it, and he is retired. That is the third strikeout for Irvin. That brings Jamar Walton to the plate. Walton flew out to left field in his first at-bat. He will chop this one out towards short. Up with it, Kelly. And the out converted. That's out number 2 of the inning. So that brings Baca to the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat on a 1-2 pitch. First pitch to Baca, down low and away, ball 1. This is hammered out to left field. A base hit for Baca. It's about shoulder height the entire way out. And Baca will reach. That brings up Jake McGuigan for the second time. McGuigan 1 for 1 with a single after taking over for Yusuke Kajimoto at second. Took over in the third inning. Defensively, got a hit in the bottom half of the inning. Checking on Baca is Irvin. Back standing is the Bees shortstop. He's not that far off. The pitch. Baca starts and stops. Up ready to fire is Gonzalez as the pitch missed away. Baca will retreat. Baca inches off first base. Irvin comes set as he gets the sign. The 1-0. Again, he'll check on first and just misses getting Baca. Got a hand in just in time. Irvin taking his time. Now he squares up. The 1-0. To the plate this time, and it's a strike. 1-1 the count. No. 1-1. And they'll check on Baca. He's back safely. Irvin comes set up by the letters. Baca, short lead off first. Breaking ball misses inside. 2-1. Somerset has already clinched a playoff spot by winning the first half. They and Bridgeport tied for the best record in the Atlantic League, 42-29. Bees last in the Atlantic League, but 1-0 in the second half. 2-1. Sent foul down the right field line and out of play. We've had a very few foul balls in this game. This count evens at 2-2. These at-bats have mostly been kept in play. The 2-2. Off the plate, count runs full. Skelton waits on deck. He walked in his last at-bat. Baca will be in motion with the pitch. 2 outs, full count to Jake McGuigan. He's looking for a second run. Baca off and running. This is slapped out towards right field. Coming in is Marrero. It drops in front of him. Baca will stop at third as McGuigan has his second single of the game. So McGuigan aboard, Baca to third. As Skelton will come to the plate. Skelton 0 for 1 with a walk. Throwing as of yet. So McGuigan on first, Baca on third. Good base running instincts. And good speed at third particularly. McGuigan has not attempted a stolen base yet this year. The pitch. Fastball in there for a strike.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our patterns. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just mix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
Better memories every time out. Tickets start at $5. Call 860-826-BEES or visit MVBees.com.
New Britain Bees baseball. It's better with the Bees.
Top of the 6th inning. Mike Lee back out on the mound for the New Britain Bees. Just waiting for the throw down from Skelton. 1-0. New Britain has the lead. As Lee will face the bottom of the Somerset lineup, Pacioli and Eggleston, followed by Scott Kelly for the 3rd time. He's retired the last 6 Patriots that come to the plate. He has 5 strikeouts on the night. He's been very good so far for New Britain as he works into the 6th inning of today's game. Pacioli steps in, 0 for 1. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Fastball. This is chopped off the photographer's well next to the Patriots dugout. Now 0-2. Aaron Eggleston waits on deck. He fouled out in his first at-bat. Time granted to Pacioli at the plate. Now the 0-2 from Lee. And strikes out Pacioli. 6th strikeout for Mike Lee as he gets him with a fastball over the outside corner. That brings Eggleston to the plate. That, by the way, the 200th strikeout for the Bees at home. $2,000 now donated by Beacon Prescriptions to the Prudence Crandall Center to help strike out domestic violence on the season. As the first pitch to Eggleston, a breaking ball away, ball 1. It's the only game currently underway in the league. Bees have the lead 1-0 as they look to stay undefeated in the second half. One and one. Strike delivered by Lee. Breaking ball down low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two 2-1, chopped out towards second, takes a room service hop for McGuigan, who sends it to Maddox at first, and that'll be out number 2. That brings Kelly to the plate. Kelly making his 3rd appearance at the dish. So for 2, he's reached on an error by Rosa and was caught stealing right after, with Marrero at the plate. The 0-1. This is inside. Lee rocks and fires. Kelly waits for the pitch, and it misses well outside. 2-1 the count. The 2-1. This is skied out towards left center. Over is Kraus. He's under it. He'll make the catch. And Lee set down the last 9 Patriots to come to the plate. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 1-0 Bees over Patriots. They'll look to extend their lead.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
Jovan Rosa will lead off the bottom of the sixth for the Bees. 1-0. New Britain has the lead thanks to the solo home run by Michael Kraus back in the third inning. They're out hitting Somerset 4-1. Bees have made the only error in the game. Mike Lee's been spectacular for the Bees. Irving's been very good for the Patriots. His first pitch curveball misses inside, ball one. Rosa, Maddox, and Bierfeld due up. Combined 0 for 5 with a walk. Pitch down low, 2-0. It's the bottom third of the order that's gotten the damage done. You had Jake McGuigan, who's had 2 at-bats. Across 8 at-bats, they have all 4 hits as this is lined foul into the picnic area and out of play. Swung on and missed. Breaking ball down low and away. 2-2 the count. The All-Stars are coming. The All-Stars are coming. Join the Somerset Patriots as they host the 2017 Atlantic League All-Star Game on Wednesday, July 12th at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Tickets available at SomersetPatriots.com. The 2017 All-Star Game will be the 20th in league history, presented by Robert Wood Johnson, Barnabas Health, and Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey. The man at the plate, Rosa, will be representing the Bees along with Connor Bierfeld, Michael Kraus, and Nate Rowe. The 2-2, checking his swing is Rosa. Did he go? First base umpire Mike Williams says no, and the count is full. Maddox waits on deck. He was an All-Star last season. Rosa, the only 2-time All-Star that the Bees have had. The pitch. This is hammered out towards left center field. Eggleston is going back to the wall. It bangs off the base of the Pepsi sign. Eggleston grabs on a hop. He'll flip it into second, where Rosa has come in standing. A double for Jovan Rosa, his 19th of the season. And the Bees have the leadoff man aboard. Second leadoff hit they've had in an inning. The other was Krause's home run in the third. And now an insurance run is at second base for Craig Maddox. Maddox, a pair of groundouts, 1 to second, 1 to first. He'll bat with Rosa at second and nobody out. First pitch is outside, ball one. Pitch. Popped foul down the left field line and out of play. One and one the count to Craig Maddox. Pitch is in for strike two. Good breaking ball from Irving. No action yet in Somerset's bullpen, nor is there action for the Bees. As Maddox strikes out on a breaking pitch. That is out number one. That is Irvin's fourth strikeout of the game. He's thrown now 76 pitches, 5 1/3 innings, and now Bierfeld steps in. Bierfeld 0 for 1 with a walk. was erased on a double play after walking. That was back in the 4th inning. Hinshaw drowning into the double play. Coming set, Irvin. He deals. Pitch misses well off the plate. Ball 1. Bierfeld hit very well against Somerset this year. 3 doubles, a triple, and 3 of his 13 home runs. He's driven in 7. The pitch. Breaking ball, swung right through it. Count 1-1. Bierfeld's also been on base in 12, now 13 consecutive games. The 1-1 off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Breaking ball away. 3-1 the count. Hinshaw waits on deck. Leading off second, Rosa, the 3-1, ball 4. Breaking ball was not close. 3rd walk of the game. Now there's runners at 1st and 2nd for Jordan Hinshaw. And that will start action out in Somerset's bullpen. You see the relievers stirring. Actually, no one gets up just yet. So Hinshaw waits at the plate. He's 0 for 2. 2 groundouts, 1 for a double play. 2 on, 1 out. First pitch fouled down the right field side. That's strike 1. Setting is Irvin. The 0-1. Popped up, out towards shallow right. Coming in is Marrero. He'll make the catch. Too shallow for Rosa to advance. And that'll be out number 2. And in steps Michael Kraus. Kraus 1 for 2. He struck out in his last at-bat. His first at-bat is the reason why the Bees have a 1-0 lead. A solo home run, his 11th of the year. So he'll bat with 2 outs and 2 on. This is the best scoring opportunity the Bees have had, save for the one that they had last inning. They had a man at second with no outs this frame. Now there's 2 on with 2 outs, and Kraus at the plate. First pitch, breaking ball away. No one throwing out in Somerset's pen just yet. It's a very close game. The pitch, in for a strike. That was right down the pipe. One-one. Off the plate, 2 balls and a strike. Waiting on deck, Jamar Walton. As the 2-1 cut on and missed by Hinshaw. Rosa leads off second. Bierfeld off first, neither being held on. The 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Kraus strikes out, and the Bees strand 2 men aboard. The leadoff double proves harmless, and we're off to the 7th. 1-0. The Bees have the lead over the Somerset Patriots here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Bees fans, stay up to date on the latest.
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
No, you didn't.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber. We're almost real, isn't real enough.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has 0 tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
By Omo Rosario. Since then, he set down the last 9 Patriots to come to the plate. Other than the error by Rosa in the 3rd, Lee himself has not allowed a base runner since the 1st inning. He has been fantastic for the New Britain Bees. So he works into the 7th. Action begins in the bullpen for the New Britain Bees. Or excuse me, for the Somerset Patriots. As a left-hander throwing, likely Dwayne Belo. First pitch in there for a strike. Marrero has struck out twice. He's been at the plate for 3 innings, but 2 strikeouts. He was at the plate when Kelly was caught stealing. As Marrero goes around, 0-2 the count. Rocking is Lee, the pitch. Misses outside. Lefty warming in the pen is Belo. Count now 2-2. Lee misses away. Lee has not walked anyone in today's game. The 2-2 just off the plate. Count runs full. Rocking is Lee. The payoff pitch. Inside. Ball 4. So Marrero becomes the first walk issued by Lee, the first base runner since the 3rd inning. That was the error by Rosa. So that will bring Omar Rosario to the plate. Rosario has the hit, the only hit for Somerset in this game. "81 pitches for Lee so far in this one. The pitch. Rosario swings and misses at a good curveball down low. Rosario will be followed by Roller, another power threat, but Roller struck out twice so far in today's game. The 0-1. Fastball high and inside. 1-1 the count. The only hit was an infield hit for Somerset. As Rosario swings and misses, well behind that curveball. 1-2 the count. Coming set is Lee. The 1-2. Fastball away, 2-2 the count. Two and two the count. Being held on at first is Marrero. Count runs full. Second straight full count. The 3-2. Time granted at the plate to Rosario by the home plate umpire. Now comes set again for Lee. Payoff pitch. This is out towards left field, but the park should contain it. Bierfeld is back. Kraus will make the catch on the warning track, and that will be out number 1. Great catch by Michael Kraus, drifting back to the wall. The pitcher warming up for Somerset is Efrain Nieves. Meanwhile, Fry and Rowe are getting loose for the New Britain Bees. So now Roller comes to the plate with a man at first. The first pitch, breaking ball away, ball 1. This is grounded towards first, but foul. 1-1 the count. As the newly acquired Joshi Fujiwara will make the play out in the Bees dugout. One and one the count. Lee nods and fires. Breaking ball. Misses away, 2-1. Roller struck out twice. Lee to the belt, pauses and fires, swung on and missed as Roller swings through that outside pitch. The 2-2. Fouled away by Roller down the left field line. Out of play. Jovan Gonzalez waits on deck. Roller certainly a double play candidate. Does not run all that well. He's middle infield playing back for the double play possibility. Roller takes a pitch inside. Third straight full count of the inning for Lee, who's now at 93 pitches. The pitch, fouled back. Guerrero was staying put at first. Roller hacked that right to the screen. This may be Lee's last batter, just based on pitch count. This is fouled off again by Roller. Payoff pitch coming from Lee. 1-0. The Bees have the lead. Breaking ball just misses away. Ball 4. Second walk of the inning. Guerrero up to second. Now there's 2 on with 1 out. Tying run in scoring position. And Jovan Gonzalez coming to the plate. And there will be no movement. No check on the mound by Sean Gilblair. No movement to the bullpen. They're going to stick with Mike Lee here. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. Gonzalez is flown out to left and grounded out to second. He's ahead in the count 2-0. Lee's command has started to elude him.
It's on Facebook. I don't have it here. They're 5.
Pitch in for a strike. That was Lee's 99th of the outing. This will be 100. It's double-barreled action for the Bees. Coming set is Lee. The 2-1. This is slapped back off the top of the screen, foul. 2-2 the count. Bees getting their lone run in the 3rd inning. They've scored first in the last 3 games that they've played. 1-1 in those 2 games. The 2-2 coming from Lee. He deals. This is sent out towards right field. Coming in is Hinshaw. It's a fair ball. Drops in for a hit. Being stopped at third is Marrero. The throw will come to first. Jovan Gonzalez dives back in. That's the second hit of the game for Somerset, and it loads the bases with one out here in the seventh. And that will bring Stan Clyburn out. He's going to the bullpen, and we will have a pitching change. So with the bases loaded and one out, Mike Lee is done for the day. We will step aside here. Pitching change coming from New Britain Stadium. 1-0. The Bees have the lead over the Somerset.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
Brandon Fry takes over on the mound with his Atlantic League leading 35th appearance of the year. He is 3 away from setting a career high. As he comes in the game in a tough situation, bases loaded, 1 out. And he will come in to face Guzman, likely the only batter he'll face. Nate Rowe warming up in the Bees' pen to face the right-handers Bortnick and Pacioli. So Guzman at the plate against the lefty Fry. Fry pitched in yesterday's game 2/3 of an inning. He walked 1. Got out of the inning. He's got a 3.03 ERA. This is actually his 36th appearance, 2 off from a career high. Made his 35th yesterday. 35 2/3 innings pitched, 26 strikeouts, 10 walks, and a 214 opponent batting average against. You're going to watch for a sinker ball here. He's going to try and get the ground out into a double play, especially with the lefty Guzman at the plate. Lefty-lefty matchup. Guzman is 0 for 2 against Lee. The pitch. First pitch over the outside corner for strike 1. Lee was very good. 6 1/3 innings pitched. 2 walks both this inning. 6 strikeouts and just 2 hits. He's responsible for all 3 runners on as the bases are loaded here in the top of the 7th. The 0-1. Fry misses low and in. Coming home is Marrero, and Marrero will score on a wild pitch to tie the game. So that game, the game now evened up. Both other runners advance as well. The count's 1-1, and the game is tied at 1. Now the go-ahead run is at third base, and Mike Lee cannot win this game despite the start. In fact, he could lose it. As the Bees will now bring the infield in. No force play available. A 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Down low. Guzman twitched but did not offer. The count 3-1. First base is open, but they don't really want to pitch around Guzman with Bortnick and Pacioli coming up. Swung on and missed, and the count runs full. Bees infield is in. Outfield playing deep. Kraus a couple steps over towards left field. The payoff pitch from Fry. Swung on and missed. He will get Guzman. That'll be out number 2. As that'll bring Bortnick to the plate. See what Stan Cliburn opts to do here. And he's going to row. So Fry will last a third of an inning. Notch a strikeout. And Rowe will enter the game. Pitching change once again. Coming from New Britain Stadium, will step aside here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our patterns. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Nate Rowe in to relieve Brandon Fry. Fry with the wild pitch allowing the tying run to score, but gets the strikeout of Guzman. And now Rowe enters the game to face Bortnick and Pacioli. Bees do have one more left-hander out in their pen, Greg Nappo, not to mention their closer Sean Gilblair. As this game tied 1-1 here in the 7th. 2 on, 2 out for Tyler Bortnick, who's 0 for 2 in today's game. Somerset with 1 run on 2 hits in the contest. Both the runners on belong to Mike Lee, who's charged with the only run in this game. Bortnick steps out for the first pitch from Rowe. Rowe now comes set. The New Jersey native delivers, slider, showing bunt was Bortnick, and the slider misses outside, ball 1. Rowe, an Atlantic League All-Star in his home state of New Jersey this year. Leads the Bees with a 2.29 ERA. 2-2 his record. This is his 32nd appearance, all in relief. Slider misses away again, 2-0. A little bit of too much bite to the slider. The 2-0, slider over the inside corner now, a nasty one. That's a strike. So Rowe adjusting with the slider moving more than usual, decides to move in. The 2-1. Rowe kicks and fires again to the slider. This is popped back towards the press level and out of play. 2-2 the count. So Rowe fights back from a 2-0. Now 2-2. The 2-2. Slider just off the plate. And the count runs full. Of the 6 batters in this inning, 5 of them have had a full count. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed. As Rowe comes in, he strikes out Bortnick, and the side is retired. But Somerset does tie the game, and we will keep things right here for the 7th inning stretch and the performance of God Bless America by Dennis Nevin.
America, the land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the lights from up above, from the mountain to the prairie to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we'll be back in a moment for the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Bees fans, stay up to date on the late.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nick this for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, we're almost real, isn't real enough.
Mini plan today. Visit nbbs.com/tickets and click on the mini plan tab, or call the box office at 860-826-BEES.
To bring the Bees baseball, it's better with the Bees.
New pitcher on for the Somerset Patriots, as Irvin is done for the day. 6 innings pitched for Irvin, 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. He cannot win, nor can he lose. Neither can Mike Lee. As the new pitcher on for Somerset is Efrain Nieves. Nieves from Puerto Rico. Last year with Somerset, along with some time in Taiwan. Nieves making his 3rd appearance of this season, all in relief. He was a starter for most of last year. No record, a 6.75 ERA, 3 runs in 4 innings. First pitch nearly hits the left-handed hitting Walton. Ball 1. Walton's 0 for 2 in today's game. As it'll be Walton, Baca, and McGuigan due up. The pitch, Davis delivers. This is lined right back up the middle. A base hit for Jamar Walton as he wins the battle of lefties. And Baca will come to the plate. We'll see what the Bees opt to do. They could play small ball and try and manufacture run number 2. Or they could let Baca swing away. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Has 3 hits in his last 5 at-bats. McGuigan waits on deck. He's 2 for 2 in today's game. This is popped up back towards us. And foul, 0-1. This is a good bunt by Baca, but Nieves off the mound to field it. Sliding into second is Walton, but he is retired. It'll be a fielder's choice as the bunt was up the first base side. Nieves fielding it very well. Was a good bunt, but moved perhaps a little too fast. Nieves able to get the out. The out goes 1-6. And now Jake McGuigan comes to the plate. Runner at first in the form of Baca, who's very quick. McGuigan can bunt as well. First pitch from Nieves misses outside. Ball 1. Nieves checks Baca. Now delivers and misses away. 2-0 the count. 1-1 the score. Low scoring affair, a pitcher's duel really. The large majority of this game. Three and nothing now to Jake McGuigan. The pitch. In for a strike. McGuigan taking all the way. Skelton waits on deck. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Strike 2 delivered to McGuigan, and the count runs full. Full count to Jake McGuigan. This is tapped out in front of the mound. Barehanded attempt by Rosario. It rolls past him, and McGuigan will reach. That little nubber will put runners at first and second for James Skelton. See how that one's called? It'll be an infield hit. McGuigan had a good shot at outrunning that regardless, and he's got himself a 3-hit day. So Skelton to the plate, the go-ahead run at second base with 1 out this year. Skelton with runners in scoring position. He's batting just .118, just 6 RBIs. First pitch is a ball. The 1-0. Cheating over was Kelly. Baca retreats to second. The 1-0. This is sent out towards left field, but right at Eggleston. He doesn't have to move. He'll make the catch. Both runners will have to retreat. That brings Jovan Rosa to the plate. He doubled in his last at-bat. Anything to the outfield here will score the run. Right, it lands. As there are 2 outs, both runners are quick. They'll be off on contact. This is McGuigan's second 3-hit game in the Atlantic League. The last was August 28th. The opponent was Somerset as the first pitch misses outside ball 1. Thanks to Cody Jeanette for digging up that statistic. He's media relations assistant. (1-0) as Nieves deals. Misses away, 2-0. There's action in Somerset's bullpen. It's a right-hander getting loose. Looks like it's Kyler Newby, their primary setup man for Ronnie Shaban. Hunting. Swung on and missed. 2-1 the It is hooking foul. Lands on the Bees slide out in the fun zone, and the count evens 2-2. Coming set Nieves, 2-2 the count. The pitch. This tapped out in front of the plate. Jovan Gonzalez has it. He'll fire to first, and the side is retired. 2 runners left aboard for the Bees on a pair of hits, and we head to the 8th. 1-1 the score between the Bees and the Patriots here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
It's also Bark in the Park here at New Britain Stadium, so pumps around the ballpark. You're looking, that is to be expected.
Sent out towards right field. It bangs off the wall. 1 run will score.
Going back whenever Cross did that runner out where Coach Glenn Barker might have wishing he wouldn't have been so bold.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master-passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
No, you didn't.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has 0 tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
First pitch from Rowe, fastball over the outside corner. Pacioli couldn't commit either way, but it's strike one. Rowe kicks and fires. Another fastball. This one misses a little bit in. 1-1 the count. Somerset has 2 hits, one for Rosario, one for Gonzalez. They scored their run on a wild pitch by Brandon Fry as the slider misses low. 2-1 the count. The 2-1. This is lined out to right field. It'll get down in front of Hinshaw. Base hit third. Hit for Somerset in today's game. All hits have been singles. So that brings Aaron Eggleston to the plate. See if Stan Clyburn opts to go for a pitching change. Only other lefties are Gil Blair and Napo. Gil Blair the closer, so he wouldn't be used just yet. Especially not after going an inning yesterday in a non-save situation. Coming set is Rowe. Leadoff single for Pacioli. He's at first. Eggleston showing bunt, and he takes strike one. Rowe checks on the runner, Pacioli. Dives back at first. Pacioli on the season. Stolen 22 bases and 23 opportunities. He's been very good. Rowe checks on him again. This time a swipe tag by Maddox. Pacioli back. Rowe again checks on Pacioli. Staring in is Rowe. Double checks Pacioli, who's off and running. Showing bunt is Eggleston. The throw down is not in time. 23rd stolen base of the year for Pacioli. Close play at second. Baca applying the tag. So count evens at 1-1, and now the go-ahead run in scoring position for the Somerset Patriots. They have not led in this game. Pitch misses inside. Brushes Eggleston off the plate. 2-1 the count. Rosa in on the grass at third. Maddox at the edge of the grass at first. Breaking ball stays away. 3-1 the count. The 3-1. Upstairs, ball 4. First two batters have reached against Rowe. As now there's runners at first and second for Scott Kelly. Kelly likely to try the bunt here to move both runners up and avoid the double play. Rosa well in at third base. They'll concede the bunt. This is popped up, giving chase as Skelton slides but can't get to it. was just out of Skelton's reach as he slid on the warning track back behind the plate. He went all out to try and get that one, but it's just strike one. It's a good pitch from Rowe inside. Kelly popped it right up behind the plate, just out of the reach of Skelton. Coming set is Rowe. The 0-1 showing bunt again is Kelly, and this time the pitch misses off the plate. This is bunted out in front of the plate. Skelton tried to grab in the air. He couldn't. The throw goes over to first, but no one was on the bag, and the bases will be loaded. McGuigan was backing up at first. He was the one who ended up fielding the throw. As an E2 on Skelton will load the bases up with nobody out. Error on Skelton, not based on the throw, based on him dropping the pop-up. He fired right over to first. Maddox was off the bag. Backing up was McGuigan, but he was behind it. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike to Marrero. Bases loaded, nobody out. Infield into the corners. Up the middle, they're at double play depth as Marrero fouls this one off the plate. 0-2. They're really relying on a strikeout here. As anything on the ground will be a double play and would concede the lead. 0-2 slider misses away. Snagged by Skelton away. 1-2. A 1-2 from Rowe. This is lined over the leap of McGuigan out to right field. One run will score. A second run will come in. Throw goes to second, not in time as Baca tried to get Scott Kelly. It's a two-run single for Marrero, and it's now 3-1. As Sean Gilblair will come out and talk to Rowe. Gilblair was ready to warm up, not wearing his pullover, but in fact in his jersey. Eggleston and Pacioli both scored on that two-run single. First time Somerset has led so far in this series. Still no outs in the inning. Of those runs, both earned against Nate Rowe. The pitch. Breaking ball. Good slider in for a strike to Rosario. Was retired last inning on a fly out to center. This is popped up in foul ground. Skelton and Maddox both chase, but it lands in the Bees' dugout. Counts nothing in 2. 1 run in the 7th, so far 2 in the 8th for Somerset. Bees' lone run came in the 3rd. Patriots with 2 hits in the inning, doubling the hit total that they had for the rest of the game. Nothing in 2 the count. The 0-2. Slider, reaching for it is Rosario, and he fouls it back off the end of the bat. Double steal attempt, and no! Safe at third is Kelly. Kelly takes off. Marrero did not, and Kelly steals third. There's the count, 1-2 now to Rosario. Runners on the corners. Skelton out to redirect the defense. They're saying that the tag from Rosa was late. He was standing on the wrong side of the bag to field that throw. Had he been on the right side, he might have had a shot at it. The 1-2. Slider reached for, sent out towards center field. That stolen base will come back to haunt the Bees. Kraus fires to the plate, bounces high off the mound, and Kelly will score a sac fly and an RBI for Rosario, and it's now 4-1 Somerset. Krause's throw was a good one, was in line, but it banged off this pitcher's mound, and now Rowe will face Kyle Roller with a runner at first and 1 out. Was late. All 3 of those runs charged to Nate Rowe. 2 of them are earned. Roller heading the count. 1-0. He walked in his last at-bat after striking out in the first 2. The pitch. Roller's got this one out towards right field and deep. Hinshaw looks up, and that ball is gone. A 2-run shot for Kyle Roller. And it is 6-1 Somerset, a 5-run inning for the Patriots. That was a no-doubt shot for Kyle Roller out to right. As Roller continues to hit Bees pitching well, and now Stan Clyburn will go to the bullpen for Kyle Roller. That is his 3rd home run against New Britain this year. We got a pitching change coming from New Britain Stadium. 6-1, Somerset over the New Britain Bees. Deep. Hinshaw looks up, and that ball is gone.
We pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber. We're almost real, isn't real enough.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has 0 tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
into the game for the New Britain Bees, Brandon League. He takes over for Nate Rowe, who was hit hard in 2/3 of an inning of work. 3 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned. 1 walk and 1 strikeout for Rowe. No one left aboard after the 2-run shot by Roller. And Rowe will be on the hook for this one, as into the game comes Brandon League. League, an 8.64 ERA and 18 outings for New Britain. 16 2/3 innings pitched. First pitch in for a strike to Gonzalez, who singled last inning. Just 1 out in the inning still. Roller has 9 home runs on the year. 3 of them against the Bees. Is a good slider. Gets the swing and the miss from Gonzalez. The count now 0-2. The 0-2 off the plate, blocked by Skelton. League's last outing was July 1st against Bridgeport. He's been beat up a little bit by the Patriots. 4 earned runs and 2 1/3 innings pitched this year. Over 3 appearances, now 4 appearances, just the 1 strikeout. Coming into today's game, Rowe had been hurt by the Patriots as well. This is lined right down the left field foul line into the bullpen for the Somerset Patriots. Jovan Gonzalez has a double, and he'll be at second as the inning continues with Guzman coming to the plate. Bees bullpen unable to finish off this game. Rowe now has appeared in 8 games against Somerset, 7 2/3 innings pitched, and he has allowed 8 earned runs. His hometown team has not been kind to Nate Rowe. That brings Guzman to the plate. He struck out in his last at-bat, 0 for 3. The pitch. Over the outside corner, strike 1. Gonzalez away at second. The pitch. 0-1 from League. This is grounded out towards short to the backhand Baca. He'll look the runner back, fires to first. That'll be out number 2. Second out. First out of the inning was a sac fly. And that'll bring Bortnick to the plate. He's the 9th man to bat in the inning. Bortnick 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts in the game. Struck out by Rowe. Came on to face him last inning. The pitch. In for a strike. League stares in. Now he sets and fires. The 0-1. Chop towards third on the backhand. Just fair. Bobbled briefly by Rosa. He throws in time. Good throw by Rosa to retire the side. 9 men come to the plate. 5 of them score. 4 earned. An error in the inning, as well as 4 hits for Somerset. They will leave a man aboard as well. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The score 6-1. Somerset over New Britain here on the Bees Broadcast Network.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
Somerset Patriots as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Somerset now with a 6-1 lead. It's A.J. Actor taking over on the mound. Actor, former big leaguer, most recently I should say, with the Erie Seawolves, AA affiliate of the Pirates. He takes over on the mound for Efrain Nieves. Nieves, one inning, allowed 2 hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. He's the pitcher of record for the Patriots. He's in line for the win after the 5 runs, 4 earned, scored in the bottom half of the inning. 1-1 the count to Maddox. Actor's gone an inning and 2/3 so far this year. 3 strikeouts in 2 games. Actor was part of the Tigers organization last. Before that, Seawolves time. This is grounded past the dive of Guzman. A base hit out to right field. Maddox is aboard. That brings Bierfeld to the plate. Actor appeared in the majors with Minnesota and the Los Angeles Angels. 45 major league games, all in relief in his career. Last year actually pitched to a 3.11 ERA with Los Angeles, the American League side. No longer the LA Angels, by the way. Or they're the LA Angels, but no longer the LA Angels of Anaheim. Is the first pitch, breaking ball, in for a strike to Bierfeld. Bierfeld's walked twice in this game. One. This hammered out towards left field. It'll get down for a base hit and roll towards the wall. Eggleston back to get it. Rounding first, heading for second is Bierfeld. Back-to-back hits off Actor, and the Bees have runners at second and third with nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. That'll bring Hinshaw to the plate. Pair of groundouts and a flyout. One of those groundouts was a double play. Hinshaw bats with 2 runners in scoring position and nobody out. The pitch. Fastball misses away. Ball 1. A 1-0. Hinshaw waits. They'll foul it off. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Actor misses low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Bees trail by 5. They need base runners. Hinshaw swings and misses. Takes a cut at a pitch down low. The count evens at 2-2 now. Actor comes to the set. Maddox leads off third. Bierfeld off second. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Hinshaw strikes out on a pitch low. 4th strikeout of the season for Actor. And that'll bring Kraus to the plate. Krause has accounted for the Bees' lone run, a home run in the third inning. They've been held scoreless over the last 4 frames. He's also struck out twice. The Bees out hitting Somerset 9-6, but trailing 6-1. The pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt, ball 1. Actor off the mound to grab the rosin bag. Pitch misses, 2 balls and no strikes. Misses, 3-0 the count. Jamar Walton waits on deck. There's no action in Somerset's bullpen. Off the plate, or actually grabs the outside corner of the plate. Strike 1. Three and 1 the count. The pitch. Down low, ball 4. Bases are loaded now for Jamar Walton. And first, the pitching coach, Corey Dommel, for Somerset will come out and talk things over with Actor. So the base is loaded for Walton, who does not have a home run yet this season at New Britain Stadium. A home run here would completely change how this game is going. Be the first Bees grand slam in more than a year. Last grand slam at New Britain Stadium, hit by John Jones. The only grand slam they've hit at New Britain Stadium, hit by John Jones. Jovan Roast has the other. That was at Long Island. So Walton steps in. 1 out, bases full of Bees. The pitch. Grounded foul up the first base line. Walton has not homered in quite some time. Last home run June 1st against Bridgeport. The pitch. This grounded towards first. Guzman will go to second for 1. The return throw is not in time. It'll be a ground out, or fielder's choice, I should say. Run comes in as Maddox scores. It's now 5-2. Bierfeld up to third. And Krause is retired, 1-6. So now runners on the corners, 2 out for Tyoshi Fujiwara, pinch hitting and making his professional baseball debut at the age of 19. So Fujiwara will make his debut as Baca comes out of the game. So Fujiwara waits for the pitch, left-handed hitter. First pitch is in there for a strike. This is Fujiwara's professional debut from Kobe, Japan. 5'5", 160 pounds. As he swings and misses, 0-2 the count. 19 years old, he is the youngest player in the Atlantic League. And he's facing a former big leaguer. 0-2. Actor deals. Fastball misses high. Good eye by Fujiwara. So he's getting tossed right into the fire in his first game, facing a major leaguer with runners on the corners. He hammers this out towards right field, and it's down for a base hit. 1 run will score. Being waved around is Jamar Walton, and he will score as well. Tsuyoshi Fujiwara, a 2-run double in his professional debut, and it's suddenly 6-4. That was a really cool moment here at New Britain Stadium as Fujiwara doubles, and now Jake McGuigan represents the tying run at the plate. He's 3 for 3 today.
Dude, what did I tell you about Fujiwara, bro? He needs to get some burn.
First pitch is fouled off by Jake McGuigan. He's the 7th man to bat in the inning. That was really cool. Fujiwara took a 1-2 pitch and sent it right down the right field line. Rolled into the corner, and he doubled. He's got great speed over at second. McGuigan swings and misses the count. Now 0-2. So Fujiwara gets thrown into the fire. And comes out on the other side, cool as a cucumber. The 0-2. McGuigan will ground this softly towards short. Up with it, Kelly throws on the run, and just out at third base. At first base, I should say, is Jake McGuigan. A close play, and here comes Stan Clyburn to argue. Bang, bang play at first, and the side is retired. But Fujiwara and Walton combined to drive in 3 runs. It's 6-4 as we head to the 9th inning here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
All to your summer, 10-game mini plans are on sale now with the New Britain Bees. Signing up for a 10-game mini plan includes a special early entrance to...
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
No, you didn't.
Defensive changes for the New Britain Bees as we head to the 9th, as there's a new man on the mound as well as new men at shortstop and second. Joshi Fujiwara will take over at second base, and Jake McGuigan will move to shortstop as he was retired on a bang-bang play at first base. Fujiwara is now at second after making his professional debut with a ringing double down the line. And into the game to pitch is Jason Jarvis. Jarvis activated off the inactive list a couple days ago. Has a 6.57 ERA, 1-4 record. This is his 18th appearance. which includes 2 starts, 37 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts, 10 walks. Opponents batting .336 off Jarvis. Comes in with the Bees trailing 6-4, a 3-run bottom of the 8th. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. To Justin Pacioli. The pitch. In for a strike, 1-1 the count. A 1-1. Breaking ball, in for strike 2. Eggleston and Kelly to follow in the 9th inning. Bees will send Skelton, Rosa, and Maddox to plate. It is a save situation. Ronnie Shaban warming up. As pitch just misses low, 2-2 the count. Shaban, the closer, warming up. This is slashed down the right field line. Into the bleachers, out of play. This is grounded back up the middle. Over is McGuigan. He's got it. He'll fire to first, and that will be out number 1. That brings Eggleston to the plate. He walked and scored last inning. 0 for 2 otherwise. Rocking and firing is Jarvis, the pitch. Fastball over the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1. Down in the dirt, 1-1 the count away. This is grounded back up the middle, a base hit. As Kraus will toss it back into Fujiwara. Single for Eggleston, his first hit of the day. 7th hit for Somerset in the ball game. That brings Scott Kelly to the plate. He's reached twice on errors. Came around to score in the 8th. Shaban getting loose in the bullpen for the Somerset Patriots. He is their closer right now. First pitch misses for ball 1. Bees within 2 runs. Runner at first with an out. In the top of the 9th. The pitch. Off the plate. 2-0 the count to Scott Kelly. Jarvis delivers. Fastball in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jarvis delivers the 2-1.
Where's that pitch?
Misses off the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Be safe today. Okay.
The 3-1, ball 4. So Kelly will walk. Up to second goes Eggleston. That'll bring Marrero to the plate. Marrero struck out twice, has walked, singled home 2 runs, and came home to score on Roller's 2-run shot last inning. First pitch misses, ball 1. Approaching the 3-hour mark of this game. Just past the 5 o'clock hour here on the East Coast. 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Rosario is on deck. The 1-1. This is slapped down the left field line, out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jarvis steps off the rubber. Marrero hasn't yet stepped in on the left side. Now he does. Jarvis back on the mound. And again, he'll step off as Marrero granted time at the plate. One-two. This is grounded out towards right field, a base hit. Being waved around is Eggleston. The throw home is not in time. And Eggleston will score an RBI single by Marrero. Up to third base goes Kelly, and it's now 7-4 Somerset. That's a big run. In the grand scheme of this game, the Bees have brought it within 2. Now the deficit is 3. So Rosario at the plate now. He had a sac fly last inning, 1 for 3 with an RBI and a stolen base. First pitch is in for a strike. This is out towards right center field. It'll get down for a base hit. In to score is Scott Kelly, and it's now 8-4 Somerset. Another RBI single for Rosario, second RBI of the day, second hit of the day. And that'll bring Kyle Roller to the plate. Roller, 2 strikeouts, a walk, and a 2-run home run. Jarvis comes set. The pitch. This is grounded back up towards Fujiwara. Fujiwara will flip it to second. He had a mental lapse there, though. He thought about firing to first before flipping it to second. So Roller will reach first. 4-6 goes the out. It'll be a fielder's choice. Marrero's up to third. So that'll bring Jovan Gonzalez to the plate. Coming set is Jarvis. The pitch in for a strike. This is grounded out towards short to the backhand. McGuigan, he fires on the run to first, and Maddox applies the tag for the out. Great play on both ends to retire the side, but Somerset adds 2 more runs on 3 hits in the inning. They strand 2 men on, and we head to the bottom of the 9th. The score is 8-4, Somerset over New Britain here on the Bees Broadcast Network.
True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, we're almost real, isn't real enough.
New pitcher on for the Somerset Patriots with a 4-run lead. They turn to Ronnie Shaban. Shaban will face Skelton, Rosa, and Maddox. The Bees trail by 3 thanks to 2 runs, or trail by 4 thanks to 2 runs in the top of the 9th inning. Somerset has scored all 7 of their runs over the last 3 frames. 6 of them are earned. Bees coming back after Somerset scored 5 in the 8th to score 3. They now bat in the 9th against Shaban. Skelton 0 for 3 with a walk. First pitch is high, ball 1. He'll be followed by Rosa and Maddox. In the 12 plate appearances, they have 2 hits and a walk. That's the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Bees. The 1-0. Misses high, 2-0. The 2-0. Misses off the plate, 3-0. Shaban blew a save against Lancaster in the 9th inning to end the first half. 3 runs, no outs recorded, allowing the Barnstormers to walk off Somerset and force a 1-game playoff for the Freedom Division First Half Championship. That'll take place later this month. The 3-0. Ball 4, a 4-pitch walk to James Skelton. And now Rosa comes to the plate. He's 1 for 4 with a double. So Jovan Rosa comes to the plate. Rosa with a double to his credit. Off and running is Skelton. He will take second base easily. A stolen base for Skelton on ball 1 for James. That's stolen base number 15 on the year in 16 attempts by Skelton. That was a strike. Apologies, thought it was a ball. So the count 0-1. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2 now the count. Drawing to the belt is Shaban. Checks Skelton, the pitch. This is hit hard out towards left field, but right at Eggleston, who backs up. He'll make the catch. Skelton retreats to second. That'll be out number 1 here in the 9th inning. So that brings Maddox to the plate. Coming set is Shaban. He deals. First pitch in for strike 1. Shaban took over for Actor. Had a rough outing. One and one the count now. Ball misses inside to Maddox. Bierfeld on deck. Will Oliver goes for the Patriots tomorrow. He will be opposed by Nick Greenwood. As this is hammered out towards center. Backing up is Pacioli. He'll make the catch at the edge of the warning track. And that'll be out number 2. 2 hard hit balls, but both right at players. As runner remains at second now with 2 outs in the inning. So that brings Bierfeld to the plate. The pitch. This is popped up out towards shallow left field. Pacioli will make the catch in left center, and the ball game comes to an end. New Britain had a 1-0 lead, and they lost it in this one. The final score will be 8-4, Somerset over New Britain here on the 4th of July. A man stranded on base in the final inning. So the Bees now 1-1 in the second half. We'll be back in a moment with the post-game recap here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Summer 10-game mini plans are on sale now with the New Britain Bees. Signing up for a 10-game mini plan includes a special early entrance to New Britain Stadium, a 10% discount at Bee Hive and Company, first opportunity for 2017 playoff tickets, an opportunity to throw out a first pitch, and more. For more information and to get your mini plan today, visit nbbs.com/tickets and click on the mini plan tab, or call the box office at 860-826-BEES.
New Britain Bees baseball. It's better with the Bees.
Bees fans, stay up to date on the latest team news and notes by following the Bees on social media. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/NewBritain.